Kafanyiro. They get so, like they get into my head. Actually, Aisha, I was considering giving up on maids. The maid has left. They tell you a lot of things about the maid, and you're like, what? My babies have been living under this hill. So you're like, well, that's one thing. We face a lot of challenges with the maids because we have to leave the babies with the maids. So how can we help mothers with that problem? Aisha, I think we should try like daycares or putting up lactation centers in our workplaces so that we don't have to fully leave up. I have a colleague at work who actually has been battling this thing of maids. She gets one this week, she leaves. She has a 2-month-old baby. Yeah, and then she has been leaving the baby with the sister who is 14 years old. You get it? So maids, that's a topic of its own. Yeah, and then we also face a challenge of sexual harassment at work. A working mom in a man's world, most cases you find that all our bosses, most of our bosses are men, and then we would say maybe gender-based inequality, which comes in forms of like unequal pays, disparity in promotions, sexual harassment, racism, because I work with Galaxy International School. I work with whites. I work with no. I'm trying to say what I'm trying to say is you might not find that all workplaces with whites have the same environment like mine. Yeah, you might find others are full of racism because we are two different races or many races because people come from different parts of the world. So you might find a mom is facing racism or she's sexually harassed at work because she's looking at that promotion. Yeah, so many challenges that we face as working mothers. Yeah. Yeah, that's a whole topic.
About Maids and advising us about her. You can go and check out her page. But also, one thing I also understand is that do these tailor-made recommendations work for everybody? If I come and say, oh, you should do this to a maid, you should handle them this way, you should introduce them to this when they come. Does it work for all of them?
Thank you for that, Aisha. I think it doesn't work for all of them because many get comfortable. Yeah. Well, though I believe in treating them well. Yeah. Because this is a person that you leave your kids with. Yes, this is a person you entrust your house with so they can bring in any person they want while you're away. So I believe having those conversations with them and making sure they are comfortable, but not so much, not too comfortable. Yeah, I'll give you my personal experience. I treat my maid like I treat my children. If I bring cupcakes, pancakes at home, if anything good, I make sure the maid is the first one to get. I really want to make her comfortable and feel at home so that my kids now get the best part of her. And I pray for my children. Every time I bring a new maid in my house, I pray like, God help me. Take away the bad that is in this person and give my kids the good there. I don't believe it works for all of them. Some will understand their privilege and some will not. Yeah. And one time I was listening to an expert who said, as we get into employment, like I'm a nurse, I get into employment and my boss behaves civically with me. Like the other person was saying we should behave civil with our maids. I get into employment, it's civil with no benefits, no what. I just get my salary and maybe fringe benefits that are not on my contract. She was saying it should be the same with maids at work, at home, sorry. Yeah.
From my experience.
Okay. Thank you for sharing your experience with us, Jamilah. It was great. And I hope a mother out there, a young mom, a working mom at that, the work-life balance, how to do this and that, and still keep a happy home and a happy family. I hope you pick a leaf from what Jamilah has shared. Maybe your story is different and you can share it with us, but we can't wait to share with you more on Amazing Mother.